They say when you're nervous to picture your audience naked. Well, in my job as a radiation therapist, I've seen a lot of you naked already, so I'm not sure how that's supposed to help me. I want to thank you for inviting me, and I'm here to talk about PMPS, or post-mastectomy pain syndrome, and about 3 aha moments I've had over the years that have helped me design something I wear to cope with the pain. I want to inspire all of you to become inventors yourselves. Use your inner inventor to help somebody who lives with chronic pain. At the end of this little talk, I'm going to reveal to you what I wear under my clothes that takes the burning away. Now go with me to that first hot summer day when we wanted to take our shoes off and learn to go barefoot by toughening our feet. Maybe you walked across a beach and had to start running to get to the cool water because it was just too hot. Maybe you hopped over river rocks. Same thing, you couldn't stand it. Had to dip your feet in the water. I thought I was so tough. I was about 14 and I took off my shoes. I saw that hot black asphalt, so soft it was almost melting. And I thought that's a good way to toughen my feet. And I lasted about 3 seconds. Had to run to the shade. Now put that same level of pain on your breasts. All day, every day. Or where your breasts used to be, in my case. This is post-mastectomy pain syndrome. This little bear shows what it feels like. There are other components that are painful too, but the base level is burning all the time. The little bear should not be smiling. A few weeks after my double mastectomy for breast cancer, I woke up at 2 in the morning and I felt like my chest was on fire. I looked in the mirror. Scar was healed. There was no burn. There was no infection. There was no recurrence. There was nothing wrong. I tried Advil, I tried cool wet cloths and Tylenol and some leftover pain medicine. None of these things touched the burning pain. Doctors tried 5 medicines simultaneously. And then I needed more medicines to help cope with the side effects of the 5 medicines. No matter how much medicine I took, the pain was only lessened by percentage points. I was in severe pain many times a day and barely bearable pain all the time, all day. Over the next few years, I worked hard to try to design a robo-bra to help me and other women endure it. From an online support group of women with this syndrome are some descriptions. A fire under my skin and being wrapped with red-hot rebar directly under the breasts. Or road rash with rubbing alcohol being poured on it. There is one surgeon in the United States who tries to address it surgically. Here is a description on his website. Post-mastectomy pain syndrome is often described as burning, tingling, pins and needles, stabbing, constricting, or a constant dull ache in the breast, armpit, or both. The pain usually begins immediately after surgery, but can also begin more than 6 months later. Mine also comes with allodynia, where the skin gives a false pain message anytime something touches it. So I used to spend all day holding my clothing away because I couldn't stand that scratchy feeling and pain from touching. A very creative co-worker said, "Why don't you make a pair of lederhosen that's rigid, that goes under your shirt? Like out of coat hangers." So I did. That was my first aha moment. Aha, I need to keep my clothing away all day without using my hands. I need to build something. I need to invent something. Anything that uses my arms, like pushing a shopping cart or dusting, can bring me to tears. It increases the burning pain terribly. One time I went to my physical therapy appointment for lymphedema prevention, and I was in tears from grocery shopping. My physical therapist said, sensory nerves crave feedback, and yours have been cut, so they've got to make stuff up. They don't get any more feedback. The breasts are gone. And she wrapped me around the chest with thick fleece. I felt like a Michelin man, but the pain level went from here to here in about 2 minutes. 1,000 times better than all the pills I was trying to take. That was my second aha moment. Soft pressure. I need soft pressure on that chest all day long. Many women on my support group say that they hug a pillow to their chest in the afternoons as the pain level is getting unbearable. My third aha moment was, oh, the soft pressure needs to come from a pillow. But I couldn't find a pillow that's about 1 foot long and this wide and super soft. And by the way, it has elastic on it and some Velcro to hold it on in the back. So I had to design one, which took a lot of trial and error. And I've tried so many fabrics. I've tried minky fleece, even plastic. I've tried silk, satin, velour, and velvet. They all feel scratchy, like sandpaper to my lying nerves. I finally settled on the cheap motel blanket material called Velux. It's man-made and it's a little warm, but it has no weave that my nerves can detect, so it settles them right down. This would be my ideal robo bra. Thank you, Ariel, for being a lovely model, but this is not what mine came out looking like, because I don't know how to make that. Ideally, it will provide soft compression and it will hold the shirt away. I've come up with a solution that works for me, and I also sew compression wraps for other women in my support group. We're coming to an end of my story, and I want to inspire every one of you to find your inner inventor and help somebody else who lives with chronic pain. As Thomas Edison said, to invent, you need a good imagination and a pile of junk. And this is what I wear under my shirt at all times. This is the lederhosen made out of coat hangers and a soft compression wrap that provides constant soft pressure to the nerves. Thank you for having me.